Released in late November 2004, World of Warcraft is currently the world's most subscribed MMORPG, showing figures of over 12 million players online as of 2010. Today we're going to be looking at player An Addict that goes by the name of Ready Salted.
As one of the Forsaken, you must massacre any who pose a threat to the New Order, human, undead, or otherwise.
To find the root of this addiction, I spoke with video game expert and published author Adam Ranson.
Games are addictive in the same way as gambling or porn or any other pleasurable activity which the actor or agent wants to keep repeating to create that pleasure again and again.
So, when did you first discover the game?
Well, a few of my friends told me about it, and I've done like a free trial, and then I've just been playing ever since.
I asked James whether he thought he was addicted, and like many others struggling from addiction, his response was evasive.
I wouldn't say it's addiction, it's just like some people drink and take drugs for their release, and I play this instead.
And how many hours do you spend playing it a day?
I'd say definitely more than 30 a week. I'd say most of the time when I'm at home. Once I get home from school, I'll usually go straight on it and then play until I go to bed.
Have you ever missed school, or do you have a part-time job?
No, I've missed school a few times whenever there's a new expansion or they've added something into the game, or if I just feel like staying home and playing it, I'll miss school and stay home.
Addiction is at two levels. Firstly, you become addicted to your own brain chemistry. So the endorphins they're an opiate-like substance. If you've got a lot of endorphins flowing around, you want more, so you repeat the activity that gave you that buzz.
Well, I feel really quite worried about James. He sits on the computer all day and all night. I take food up to his bedroom quite often now. He doesn't even sort of take part in family meals anymore.
So what do your parents think about the game?
At first they just thought it was just another game, and then they gave me a hard time for a while because I was missing school and not really going out much or anything.
The thing that I find is most worrying is that he doesn't really socialise anymore with people, and he doesn't go outside anymore. So he used to have lots of friends around, but that doesn't really happen.
So I noticed you said you had friends inside the game. How many friends would you say you had, and do you ever see them outside of the game in real life?
I have some friends that also play the game from my school that I know. There's only about 3 or 4 of them there. But yeah, I have probably around 100 to 150 friends on here.
So these friends, are they from all over the world?
Yeah, there's people from all over. There's a lot of people from America, loads of people in the UK, and there's quite a lot in the rest of Europe and Asia as well.
If you ask most people associated with James, they would tell you that video game addiction is a serious problem and can lead to an unhealthy lifestyle.
Define problem. Games are a problem if they stop you doing things you ought to be doing. If you become a good gamer, it can be a real career. So, will it continue to be a problem? Yes, I would say so.
Do you remember what the longest time you've ever played for was?
I think it was 13 hours was the longest time I ever played for.
The real big objection to game playing is that it's using up time that could be better spent elsewhere. In the same way as my grandmother would believe that having your face in a book was a waste of time. Someone who's used to reading books will look at someone who's playing games and think, well, they're wasting time and they should be reading a book. So, will it continue to be a problem? Yes, I would say so. The more wired our society gets, the more that society rewards wired behaviour.
World of Warcraft is currently the world's most subscribed
Just competing against people in other countries.
Makes the game attractive.
Well, I feel really quite worried about James.
If you become a good gamer, it can be a real career.